This week we're going to highlight the final stages of the U.S. soybean harvest here. Then we're going to turn our attention to Brazil, where planting is picking up rapidly. We're going to come back to the U.S. then and focus on an uptick in U.S. soybean export sales. We're going to wrap things up this week looking at long-term trends in November Soybean Futures. Hi, this is Brian Basting with Advanced Trading. Let's talk about the soybean market. We've moved in the middle of November here, and we're in the final stages of the U.S. soybean harvest. Let's take a look at nationwide progress. Well, as of November 10th here, the USDA puts nationwide progress at 96% done. All those states in the green are above the 5-year average. It's been one of the fastest harvests of beans here in the U.S. in many years. In fact, looking at recent history here, soybeans harvested at 96% is the fastest pace since 2012. We realize there's still some crop yet to be harvested. Let's take a look at the short-term weather trends. Our slides this week are, as usual, are courtesy of T-storm weather. Looking at the next 7 days here, we're looking at those areas highlighted in light yellow to orange, maybe 1 to 1.5 inches in that area. Now let's look at the next 2 weeks. Next 2 weeks here, all that area in the green there is above average. So whatever beans are left in the field may be stop and go over the short term. With the completion of the U.S. bean harvest, our attention is going to shift to South America, specifically looking at production prospects in Brazil and Argentina. We're going to focus on Brazil this week, looking at where those soybeans are produced in the country. Looking here in Brazil, the largest state we've highlighted is Mato Grosso there in the northwest, but there are a number of states that are very important north to south to watch as we enter the growing season. And we're looking at planting progress here in Brazil has picked up noticeably here the last 2 to 3 weeks. It's now at 66% done nationwide. That's above last year's pace of 57%. Mato Grosso is a state that we've been watching because it started very slowly, but now is over 90% completed. In fact, focusing in here again on Mato Grosso, notice that red line has shot up nearly vertically the last 3 weeks as producers following rainfall earlier in November and in late October aggressively planted their beans. They're now above last year as well as the 5-year average. Let's shift our attention now back to U.S. demand trends, focusing specifically on export sales. Let's take a look at unshipped sales as of the end of October. Now the bean sales pace here is above last year. Notice it's below 2, 3, 4 years ago. Notice China had purchased quite a bit more beans 2, 3, 4 years ago than this year. That's a big unknown. Having acknowledged that, those sales actually during the past month at 75 million bushels per week, that's a seasonal high over the last 30 years. So we have seen some catch-up buying here, if you will, as harvest has been completed in the U.S. Let's wrap things up this week looking at trends in November soybean futures. Now, November beans, as we tape here on Wednesday, trading near $10 a bushel. Here's the key message. Notice we've moved beyond that crop insurance period of October, which is highlighted by the yellow bar. That makes it critically important for you to work closely with your trusted risk management advisor to manage 2024 soybean bushels and get control of those bushels moving forward. Now, if you'd like more information, please feel free to contact us at 800-664-2321. We'll put you in contact with one of our risk management consultants who'll be happy to visit with you at your convenience. And remember, we upload every Wednesday. Make sure to subscribe to our channel to never miss an upload. Thanks a lot. Have a good week.